Yes, that's right. This is going to be a yearly celebration of all things TCG that I enjoy. So, what does that mean? Well, we get to have a celebration and you get to hear for the ride and hope you enjoy. So, stay tuned, sit back, and let's have a blast celebrating the TCGs that I enjoy. All right, greetings. It is Saturday, August 12th, 2023 at 12:31 in the morning. Yeah, that's right. Early morning. I got my bowler hat on here. That's my swanky little steampunky thing. And today, we're going to celebrate not only my excitement for the new set, which is going to be Bright Lights in the game Flesh and Blood, but we're going to go back and bring some nostalgia and share with somebody who's never probably seen this game in their life. So, have you ever seen Star Wars, the Decipher card game from SWCCG?
I have not.
All right. So here, let's go ahead and go to Cam 4. This is like my childhood in a little wrapper. I don't have a lot of this stuff left. This is getting really hard to find, but I happen to have some of the expansion cards from these sets, and this just like screams nostalgia. So I have here some Jabba's Palace. We have some Cloud City. I've already opened these in the past. We're going to go ahead and show these on camera here. This is the light side starter deck for special edition, and then this is a dark side starter deck for special edition. And lo and behold, if you're lucky enough in one of the crazy worlds that you might live in, you may be able to track down a 2-player starter game. Go ahead and go to the overhead canvas. This is a little bit bigger.
There we go.
And this 2-player starter game, you'll notice, came from, that's right, Half Price Books. So this is crazy to me. I actually am not sure whether or not, I forget if this one was considered sealed or not, but because this side was broken, I was going to like open this up. I know I bought this at one point, and I don't remember if it's been addressed, but we're going to, oh my god, it has the pack in it.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think it did have this pack. This is a premiere. Now, this is the Unlimited Edition. So, similar to Flesh and Blood, where they did a first edition, which is, again, a game we're going to talk about here in just a bit. We have a first edition box of Everfest, and then prior to them going to that single model, they had Unlimited, which was white border, and Limited, which was black border. This is a premiere pack. This is the very first pack the game started with. And on top of that, these are still sealed starters. Now, obviously, the years must not have been terribly kind to this, because look at that Pringling. These are non-foiled. Now, this is made in Belgium. So, I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I want to open this, I need to do a little bit of homework on this, because I believe there are multiple variations of this. Now, I mean, that pack looks like it wants to just be opened, right? I'm gonna give it a little bit of nudge here. This is, I'm not sure if this is it is by Decipher from 95, but I don't remember if this is the Belgium pack or the English. I don't remember. I know it's in English, but I guess there's like 2 variations. So I don't want to go too much further on this. I have multiple of these that are open from other times I've found these. But this one, I believe, was kind of special for the simple fact that it still had the booster pack in it. So we'll go ahead and give this guy a nice little reseal here, and later in life, maybe when I hit 50, you know, we can do that. So I am celebrating the upper limits of the 30s here. Won't give the exact date, but yeah, this is just, I mean, this just oh my gosh, this is childhood in a box. Now, the introductory manual, I don't know if it's obviously not in here. I must have either not had it or it must have pulled out, but that little pamphlet, you'll see something in here if it's still in there.
Maybe it's behind the box.
I don't know. I lifted everything out, so I don't see it. I have ones of these that are open in my other collection of stuff, but you can see this clearly. I mean, there's dust on this, right? Like, I've had this sitting up there. I mean, actually, it says here, it says sell before 5/14/2019, so that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I've had this sitting on my upstairs shelf for 4 years. I don't know. I definitely, I don't think I've seen any, like, I buy every single one of these I see at a store, period, hands down. Like, I will just buy them. Now I need to go to eBay and see if there's any of these for sale, because I actually don't know if there are. But, man, I'm excited. I'm just excited.
That's super exciting. I don't blame you.
I mean, even these, like, there's like dust on top of this. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, high quality dust right there. So the special edition was special, actually. These starters were really interesting. 38 randomized cards, 2 rares, 14 uncommons, and 22 commons. Rarity on these, they were not printed on the card. You did not, like, the card art was the draw to the card. But the rules were complex, right? So inside of this, you got it looks like you'd have a 9-card expansion pack and a 60-card starter. I actually don't know if these had, if they do have the expansion packs in here, I don't know if I ever opened them or if I just left them in here. But this is the Dark Side starter, and there were 2 starters. Now here is... this is the rulebook glossary only, mind you.
Oh,
this is just the glossary for the game. This game had many phases: activate, control, deploy, battle, move, and draw. And boy, oh boy, the set symbols.
Wow.
They were fun. Now this is just the rulebook. That's the glossary. I want to point that out, right? Like, rulebook, glossary. This is to play. And this is what I grew up with, right? This is version 2 from 1998. I think this set was 98. So here's some other products they had. There's Premier, New Hope, Hoth, Dagobah, Cloud City, and Jabba's Palace. So Cloud City, Jabba's Palace, then Special Edition. So that was the 3 right before. New Hope was really fun. They were thematic, right? So they had a bunch of cards. Now here's the card lists and the rarities. F means fixed. The F rarity was fixed, meaning that they came in the pack. So this is the Dark Side pack, and you'll notice that all the cards are the Dark Side. And boy, let's just go down memory lane here. This is for me, and I hope you enjoy. We're gonna actually let's switch to the 4-cam. Yeah, we'll get some high quality of some stuff.
Close up on the card.
This is a Disruption pistol. Oh, let's see if I can. Am I gonna be able to? Let's white out this little bit. Let's go.
Pistol.
There we go.
That's fancy.
Let's see, what else do we got? We got a spaceport. Now, sights were used in SWCCG. You had a light side and a dark side. It generated force. That's what these mean here. And then there were different symbols. Like this was an outdoor site on a planet. This triangle or the diamond meant you could play it on any planet, because if it was like a star with a name like, say, Tatooine or something, you had to play it on that planet. But like the flavor text within these, like it was really crazy. Like here's Rindali, I think. So this is a planet. Again, this is a dark side. It would go in your deck, but it would generate 2 force for me. And if you control 1 force during your control phase, you may use 3 force to retrieve a Victory class Star Destroyer. So when you play the Star Destroyer deck, this was like a really key card. You got droids, so this is a droid symbol here. Destiny is the value in the upper corner over there. So Destiny was used as like a random mechanic. So like you would like have an attack, so power, and then like some of the, if you had like a certain amount of force points or ability, I forget the exact specificness, you would draw a card off the top, and that would help force drain your opponent. So your life force in this game, or the actual way to win, you ran out of cards in your deck. Your 60-card deck was actually your life for it. It was really unique, yeah. We got Sand Troopers here. This is a non-unique Sand Trooper, so up here you can see that there's not a little asterisk. This is an interrupt. Red. I remember red means interrupt. Ooh, space shuttle. There's a space shuttle. Look at that.
Force drain right here in the glossary.
Spaceport City. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Jungle. Gosh. Some of these cards, like just, and there's keywords also in the. I'm gonna look for one. Like up here, there's like bolded words sometimes. But like this would be like. This one says, members of the swoop gangs on Tatooine often had experience with piloting larger craft. Many wear tall stock helmets. So, like, there was a lot of hidden lore that was even within some of these. Oh, this is a creature. This is, so, like, you can get Rancor in Jabba's Palace as an example. You can get that. But the creatures had, like, different things. So they still had a ferocity, which I forget how that works, but you would have, like, a way to attack a character. Here's a TIE Defender. Mark 1, not a Mark 2, Mark 3, or Mark 4, but a Mark 1.
But a Mark 1, the first Mark, the best Mark.
Coordinated attack. Oh, here we go. This is a floating refinery. This is for Bespin right there. Yep, that's right. Oh, this is is this an operative? This is a Dantooine operative. Does not have a scout ability or anything crazy like that. This is the Coruscant docking bay, so it's specific to Coruscant, the city. In this case, the docking bay requires 1 less force. Wow, that's fun. Ooh, Rotanon. Ooh, what is this? Blast points. Interrupt. We haven't seen an effect yet. Effects are kind of fun. This is a vehicle. Ooh, dewback. Got a do-back. Debacle. I should have worn my debacle shirt. Oh, this is a Womp Rat. Notice there's 3. They can have 3 of them out at once. That was the thing. Put all sectors on alert. Tauntauns go. There was definitely a lot more interrupts than there were effects. Ralthar Operative goes with Ralthar. Cloud City West Gate. There you go. Oh, no. This is... wait, I forgot. Maybe they were red. Oh, this is an effect. So the effects were still red as well. Man, see, it's been a while since I've touched these cards. I forget everything. Ooh, a Death Star card. Death Star Detention Block Room. Watch your back. Ooh, it's a laser cannon.
Pew pew. That's not the way lasers sound.
They've shut down the main reactor. Will be destroyed for sure. So, like, there was definitely cool movie quotes that they took from all over. What is this? A real hero. A real hero. That is a very off-centered card. A real offset card. That is what that is. What is this? A Gritada? Gritada. Oh, this is a musician. So here's a keyword. So see up here how it's highlighted? It says this is a musician. So a musician. In addition to her singing talent, she plays the Kulu horn. Befriended Sai Snoodles, the luxury Karin princess. Don't know what that really means, but okay. A day long remember. Well, here goes another musician. And this one is an information broker.
Ooh.
Dudu Basawana. I don't know how you say that. That's
I think it's Dodo.
Dodo.
Dodo Basawana.
I'm do and I'm dee da but da and then waka wuka. This is why my English is so bad. By the way, I grew up with not being able to say anything because I couldn't read the cards.
Wakululi?
Sure. Thank you, Star Wars. Ooh, Thinrets. This is the Tig stun gun. I remember that.
You know what's going to happen now. There's
What?
going to be somebody
Sergeant
that is
Major.
going to come and tell you know that you have mispronounced that card, and we're going to go, yes, we know.
This is a leader. How many? What was the rarity I got on this? How is it? Is it you got 2 rares, 14? These must be the uncommons in the back here.
Sergeant Major Bursk.
This is an Executor docking bay. He's a snowtrooper. I like snowtroopers. Man, that Hoth 2-player starter was like the shit. I played the crap out of that.
Nobody likes Hoth Han Solo though.
Oh man, no bargain. And the last card here is a Kashyyyk Operative.
The Kashyyyk Operative.
Kashyyyk Operative. I'm gonna put these all back in my cool little starter box. There we go, like that. Boom, boom.
Glossary.
Yeah, we'll do that. So that is what the dark side looked like. And again, it was really unique because, I mean, you could have got a Vader in here. That's the Vader. That's the really expensive Vader. I don't know. I think I have one somewhere, but I don't think I have it, obviously.
You could have had a Vader.
But this is a 324 card expansion, so let's go ahead and go to 5. 324 card expansion, so it's pretty big. By the way, it says look for 9 card expansions. So I was wrong. You don't get one in here. So you literally only get 38 random cards, which is 2 rares, and then 22 fixed in the large rulebook. So this one is the light side version, so you can get like Princess Leia and other things like that. Let's see, have we opened this one? I don't even know. Well, there's cards. This has a rulebook and a glossary. And that glossary hasn't been cracked yet, so I'll leave that one to be not messed with. Not touchies! Alright, so what is this?
Let's
This is...
see. What do we got in here on the light side?
Well, so these are the light side cards, so they're all this, and man, you can tell the world has not been kind to them, so I guess let's go ahead and jump back to 4.
I have seen Pringling worse.
Oh, we are on 4?
Yeah,
So this is
there.
this is Tatooine Anchorhead.
So question,
Yo.
is the effect different? So I noticed like the lands, so these ones have like a light side and a dark side.
Yeah, so when you would play, it would play down in front of you, and your characters, like if I had a light side card, it would go on this side, and if I had a dark side card, it would be on this side. So you played on opposite sides, and the effects affected you differently. And if you controlled it, there was other things that would happen, like you could get force drained. Boy, this is like all sites right in the front here: forest, farm, desert.
Oh wait, was that the desert farm?
It's just this is a roaming desert, so you can put it on any
Oh, no,
planet
the
because
farm.
it has a triangle. This farm, it is a moisture farm. It does look like it's using the Tatooine. It may not deploy to Bespin, Coruscant, Dagobah, Hoth, or Kessel. So like they restricted it. Like they kind of made it movie thematic, like the desert. Cannot deploy to Bespin because it's a cloud city. Coruscant's an actual like a city in itself. Or Bespin's like a cloud. Coruscant's like a city. Dagobah obviously can't Hoth. No, duh. Naboo, ha ha ha. Right, and then Kessel.
No deserts on Naboo.
So
all that water.
what do we got here? This is It's Not My Fault, which is Han Solo. First aid. That's a lot of first aid. We got a Scurrier. Ooh, a Yavin 4 Trooper. Ooh, I remember playing this card. This is a droid. Ooh, a Wookiee. Literally, that's just you're just a generic Wookiee. That's all you are. Power 4. Big
There's
old.
not that many Wookiees.
And by the way, this is like the deploy cost. I think it's a deploy cost and retreat cost. I need to refresh some of this, but there's a Reltar frigate operative. This is a missile. There's a disruptor. There's so many cool things in this. It's like ooh, a sand speeder because it's not a snow speeder, right? Oh, B-wing. We got a B-wing.
Got a B-wing.
B for big old boomstick. All right, what do we got? Precise hit. Used or lost interrupt. Operative. Ooh. Desperate tactics. The art. I love the art. And there's a detention quarter. The feel. There's some like interesting, like, just rub your finger on top. It's really weird. It's like, does it have a texture to it? Like almost like maybe the oil or something. Like, I mean, these have been stuck in a box for years.
Well, so what's interesting is the back doesn't have that texture. So I wonder if it's the card itself, like the material that they used for the cards has the texture on it.
I don't know. I really don't. Ooh, Echo Base. Nice.
Back before card sleeves were a thing, baby.
I mean, these are probably some of the nicest versions of these cards I have, because the ones I have are all played with, like, pretty extensively. S-foils. Weapon display. Now, I mean, the biggest thing is, because the rarity symbols aren't on these, it's real hard to tell the rarity. And the other thing is like, typically, like, main heroes. Oh! We got Rendezvous Point! I know that's a rare. I absolutely 100% know this is a rare. Okay, this was one of, like, the coolest things ever. So there's parsec numbers over here, and this was parsec 13. And, like, this, so that, oh my god!
It's Ben Kenobi.
Those are the rares in this one! What? Holy crap! A Rendezvous Point and a Ben Kenobi. Those have to be the rares. Like, it's in that, isn't it in this little manual thingy, or... I think the rule book gave a little bit of, like at the very end, dark side rares, light side, vehicles, locations, location, rendezvous point. Yeah, it's a rare. And then what? Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi
is a character rebel. Yeah, rare R. So, holy crap! Look at that. And look, Ben's force sensitive, so he's a Jedi Knight. Look at that. Power 5, ability 6. Now, Rendezvous Point says, your starships deploy -2 here and hyperspeed +2 when moving to or from here. Your opponent's force drains here are canceled. You may not force drain here. That is epic. Oh, that is so cool. And Ben Kenobi here served Bail Organa during the Clone Wars. Served Anakin's lightsaber until he was able to give it to Luke. Oh, saved Anakin's lightsaber. Hasn't gone by the name Obi-Wan in a long time, so that's why they call him Ben Kenobi in here. So that's cool. Holy moly. Power 5, ability 6, deploys only on Tatooine. When in a duel, adds 2 to your total. Once per turn, if battle just ended, you may retrieve from lost pile a character forfeited from the same site and immune to attrition less than 5, which is very important for a Jedi, by the way.
So I do think that this is interesting. It has a fixed rarity, right?
Yes.
That you only find
In the starters,
decks.
because they were like those generic sites that were in the early beginning. These are some of the pilots that were really unnamed. So, like, this one is the red... So, Idrik Rue, or Ilikak Rue, is the Red 7 pilot for the Battle of Hobbin. Or Yavin. Hobbin.
Hobbin.
Hobbin. I've been having a good time, lassie. It's a great time. Ooh, there's a gold 4. Look at that.
Nice.
Gold.
So I was sitting here flipping through the rulebook, and it talks about contacting Decipher, the publisher of the game.
Oh, nice.
And one of the
Red 7.
emails is Rebel Base Leader, and the other one is Major Domo.
Major Domo.
Which I think is great. That
Domo.
Major Domo is the email discussion list server.
Email
discussion
discussion
lists.
lists. Okay.
Include the word help or lists in the body of your email message.
So it must have redirected. Gosh, man, a lot has changed since the 90s. Oh
Just like,
man.
wow.
Oh man. Wow, that's some cool memory. Now, obviously, that where we're still. I'm gonna do the. We're still recording, right? Yep, we are. These are what I don't have a lot of. So this is the Cloud City. Now this one says. I'll read mine while you can read that one. Cloud City is an expansion of Star Wars cards, which consists of 180 new common, uncommon, and rare cards. This will have 5 commons, 3 uncommons, and 1 rare in the collection. Visit Decipher.com. And then on top of that, if I lift this little flappy thing up here, it had 2 barcodes for some reason. One was a UPC code, and one was an ISBN code. I think they were just starting to experiment with ISBN codes. This is 1997, mind you. I mean, think about that. 2023, right? So 1997, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. That's 6 years plus 20. That's 26 years ago, right? That means I was 10 years old. This was on my LGS's shelf.
1997, you said?
97.
Yeah, so that's 22 years.
22 years.
We're not going to talk about what I was doing 22 years ago.
19 trademark of Lucasfilm, all rights reserved. Star Wars Cloud City related trademarks are trademark of Lucasfilm under the authorized use of Decipher. Decipher in the Art of Great Games are a registered trademark of the customizable card game and associated marks, logos, instructions, strategies, and intellectual property. Decipher, blah blah blah. Decipher, Art of Great Games. I wonder if the Art of Great Games is still trademarked to this day. I'm really curious. All right. I guess we're gonna just open. So.
Do you want to do one Cloud City and one Java's Palace?
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Look. Oh, I can't go back now. I'm not allowed to go back. I can't go back.
Oh, it's still so fresh.
Does it have a smell? I got a Bronze in it. Oh man, that's like 22-year-old oxygen. That's just.
22
It's like Spaceball. All right, what do we got? I don't know how to tell rarity anymore, but we don't care because we're just here for the fun. All right, we have Cloud City Security Tower. This card, drum roll, light or dark side? Brrr, dark side. That's right. You do get a mix, by the way. You don't know.
Oh,
so
nice.
This is a rite.
A rite of passage.
Rite of passage. It is a dark side. I kind of know that because the background you can see like the red interrupts that are this color are dark side. The red interrupts or used interrupts for light side are a different color. So, okay. We got a computer interface. Definitely remember that card. Ooh, we got clouds.
Clouds.
This, because of the artwork, I believe is a light side cloud. Yep. I remember that. Now these have 3 triangles, or 3 diamonds, so you can have up to 3 of these. Ooh, the next card here, we got a landing pad. This is a Cloud City docking bay number 327. That was important. I used to know so much trivia about Star Wars because of this game. It was unbelievable. I had to purge all that memory at some point. This is Imperial Decree. I wonder if this is the rare. What did it say? 5 commons, 3 uncommons? I don't know.
5 commons, 3 uncommons, and 1 rare.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe these are uncommon, so we'll see. That's the order, keeping the order. All right, we got Trooper Gerald Baladin. Deploy. So this is a dark side character. Ooh, Fall of the Legend. His hand is gone. Just gone. Just straight up. No more. Yeet. Out the door. We got Mandalorian. That has to be the rare. That's got to be the rare.
The Mando armor?
We got Mando armor. Mando merkin it. Contains wrist lasers, rocket dart launchers, a flame projector, a projectable grappling hook, a concussion grenade launcher, 4 kinds of sensors, and a broadband antenna. He was packing. Packing. Straight up packing. Use 3 forces to deploy with an Imperial. So, yep, looks like that must be the And that's not. I would imagine that it's not as easy half the time unless you really know the rarities of the things, right? So.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go visit a Jabba's palace.
Go visit Jabba's palace.
And we'll, you know what? I was gonna open 2 of each, but because I don't have many of these, we'll save that for next year. So stay tuned. 365 days from now, you'll see this one. Which means that's the one we're waiting. So this one is the one we're waiting next year as well. So look, guys, I can't.
Put this in a sleeve?
Oh yeah, why not? I would say, look, as silly as it sounds, like, you know, hey, just open it all now, right? Like, I can be patient. I can literally do the whole wait for a long time, because at a certain point you can't make more of these, right? Like, you just can't. And I'd like to have these even just to celebrate years to come. So this is Jabba's palace. Jabba's palace was
1998.
1998.
21 years.
Just
Dude,
like
it can drink.
it can drink. These cards can take you to the bar. I think I can open it. Yep. I don't know why I'm trying to be so careful on opening a pack. I actually do want to keep the packs. I mean, again, this is like childhood nostalgia and like extreme. Ooh, look at the cool. We're starting off strong with a skiff. Oh, here we should read this just because. So we didn't really do this. Jabba's Palace is an expansion of 180 cards from the universe. Comes alive with the Rebel Alliance battles against the unrelenting power of the Galactic Empire. That's neat. 9 cards again, 5 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 rare. Same as the other stuff. So, all right. What we got? We got a Dark Side Skiff. Our skiff. We got a None Shall Pass. None shall pass ever. No passing. We got a Bantha Fodder. Bantha Poodoo. Oh, this is a Tatooine Desert. Now, this is kind of neat because, again, this is a light side. It's a triple sight. And your character's movement from here, except scouts, requires +1 land speed. Yeah, so there was an actual... the rules for this game really got crazy.
Oh,
Someday, I'd love to teach you because it's crazy. I don't know what this says. It's Beaumark's Monk. 0 power, 4 ability, so it's almost like a Force character, but it's an alien. Ooh, we got a
is that one light side or dark side?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a light side card. So these must be the uncommons. We got Resistance.
Twi'lek.
We got a Boshuda. It's an effect. Powerful effect. Skull. Literally, it's just a skull.
Just a skull.
Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. All right, and the last card, drum roll, is... Ooh. Now, this is kind of a cute little Easter egg. So the game did some really fun stuff, right? You noticed that, like, on the aliens here, see how they had 2 eyes? Every once in a while, they would do these weird Easter eggs where, like, somewhere on the card they'd hide something. They did this one because he has 3 eyeballs, right? So 3 eyes.
Oh,
really
nice.
Cool. And this one is a smuggler and a bounty hunter. Thrice. Oh, it even gets more fun. Thrice per battle at same site. If you just drew a destiny of 3, you may use 3 force to add 3 to that destiny. Thrice. They were cunning linguists.
For sure.
Nifty.
That's really cool. I didn't even know that this game existed.
That is behind me here on my sticky notes. SWCCG. I don't think you can see that. It's off the thing. But SWCCG.
Oh, is that on the list?
That's on my list. SWCCG, because you can't go anywhere without having some super fun Star Warsian. All right. We're going to pause the video, and it's only because I know we're about to transition between 2 different SD cards, and I want to make sure it works right. So we'll be right back. Your captain. Okay, go back to page 1, and then we're going to select camera 6. Now on the corner over there, it's going to say FTB, or fade to black, is the green button. You'll hit that, and you'll see it fades out. And you'll hit that again, and it will let me come back in. So as an example, go ahead and do that. Now, do you see where it says auto right there?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to hit auto, and you're going to have to look at the screen. You're going to go like count to 1, 2, and then hit it again, and you'll see my head jump to a corner. So go ahead and try that real quick. And then you'll have to hit it a second time to stop it. So yeah, go ahead and hit auto again, and then now hit it again, and then now you'll have to do it in reverse. So boop, and then you'll have to capture it with the other side.
Yeah.
Now if you don't want to dick with that, once you will pause, and over there's a little T slider. So go ahead and walk over to the actual physical panel. This is the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
So the T slider, go ahead and pull the whole T slider all the way down to the bottom. Now pull it all the way to the top. And then now bring it again down. And now you can size it just right there. And once you're done, you're done. So if you want to do that, yeah, that's about the right size. So what I'll do is we'll start with me full. So go ahead and pull it all the way up to the top. All right, and then over there, if you want to stay there, you can hit the FTB to fade to black already, which is over there. All right, so, all right, we got lots of stuff. Birthday bash, birthday mash. All right, so we got extra, we got lobs. We'll get a lob over there, and this is like an ambient lob. So, all right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry. I was already up.
And it's still recording, so.
Right.
All right, 3, 2, 1.